Thomas Peel was one of the first settlers in what we know as the Peel region. And one of WA's very first settlements was Pinjarra. Now, the town still boasts many significant historical sites, and one of them is Edenvale Homestead. Edenvale was built in 1888 by Edward McClarty. Now, he was the son of pioneer farmers John and Mary McClarty, who arrived here in 1839 from Campbelltown, all the way over in Scotland. Their son, Sir Ross McClarty, turned out to become Premier of Western Australia, and a visit to his historical homestead offers an enlightening glimpse into the life of this influential man. This really is a great story of rags to riches. Rebecca, this is such a beautiful place to chill and have a cup of tea, really, isn't it? But you must have so many wonderful volunteers on board. It's beautifully kept. It
is. We have some wonderful volunteers who help us take care of this wonderful historic homestead site. It's called Edenvale Homestead. It's in the heart of Pinjarra, and we've got several historic buildings on the site, the biggest one of which is this beautiful building behind us. It's a Victorian-style house. It's Edward McClarty's former home. It's got 17 rooms, and it's a very impressive house to sit in the veranda of and to enjoy the gardens around it. And to have the river at the bottom of the garden, and also that was wonderful for the farming. It was very much a farming community at the time.
Sir Ross McClarty continued to live in the homestead throughout most of his political life, which ran from 1930 through to 1962. So the wonderful heritage buildings aside, there's more to do. These buildings over here are used every day, aren't they?
Absolutely. It is a heritage site, but it has a lot of modern day usage. We have a wonderful machinery museum down the back of the site. We have an arts and crafts shop full of local arts and crafts gifts for sale, and art gallery. We also have a quilter's shop, and we have this wonderful tea rooms behind us where you can have a beautiful Devonshire tea sat out in this lovely courtyard.
After an intriguing tour through Edenvale, it's time for a stroll through the beautiful and tranquil gardens close to the banks of the Murray River. Such a wonderful old school rose smell. That's a brilliant fragrance, that is. It's a terrific spot here, perfect place for a picnic. And of course, check out these gardens. When you're here, remember that there's over 300 heritage roses amongst these gardens. The best time to see them when they're all blooming between October and December. And if the stroll has made you a little bit peckish, pop in to the award-winning Pinjarra Bakery for some great local produce. Oh, now I've been told the pies here are simply sensational. It's just it's a Bain Marie sea of colour right here. Look at some of these names. There's Kung Fu Fighter, Tropic Thunder, the Jolly Swagman. Names like that, they got to taste all right. Freshly baked breads, pastries, cakes, and even gelatos and sorbets. I tell you what, this bakery by itself is worth a visit to Pinjarra. Now, everything here is baked daily, so you know the food that you're getting is as fresh as it gets. I'll tell you what, this green Thai chicken curry pie is a mouthful. Well, yeah, it's a mouthful. And only an hour from Perth, you can easily pop down for the day to discover it all for yourself. The details, all on our website.